Here we go. Hey everybody, welcome to another fine stream of things that we do here. And joining me tonight on this thing that we do here is Mr. Hattenberg of the All-Father Hatt group of people. I don't know. You have a group of people that all just wear hats.
It's a thing, yes.
No, he's in the Black Pants Legion, but he also has his own community of a lovely bearded bastards, from what I understand.
Very lovely bearded bastards.
So we're gonna try to play more of the Ultima one. The last time we left off, essentially we were doing what we've been doing in the last few streams, which is basically punching the shit out of everybody inside of any cave that we can find and leveling up. And then I think at the end of the last one, if I remember correctly, we tried to dock with a space station, and then our ship, we're like, oh, now we can switch ships. And then we're like, cool, we stole someone's ship. Turns out that one can't land on planets, and we died. So thank you, Lord British, for that. That was a fine end to our experience there.
Very pleased, very pleased.
Yes. I'll just make sure. Okay. Just gotta make sure the music doesn't like freak out. Yeah, the Black Bearded Legion. Oh, that's a perfect one.
The Black Bearded Legion. That's exactly what my group is called.
It sounds like a bunch of pirates.
Yeah, or like you might be back in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Be back later. Sorry, that was terrible.
Be back later. Old school chat message stuff. Wow, make me feel old. Anyway, let's go ahead and play this fucking old-ass game. Ugh. Actually, I really enjoy Ultima 1 so far. It's been a really unique and, like, just kind of randomly crazy game. Do you want to select? I don't care. It's like, do you want to select the MIDI device? We don't have one. Or we have them. This game doesn't have music. There it is.
Ta-da.
Yep. Origin Systems Incorporated. Now you just gotta reload our character. I think it was slot 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's find out.
Oh, kind of quiet on your side?
Oh, is it? Oh,
no, not you.
Not me, sorry.
Yeah, you know what? I can turn it. It's my mixer, probably. There we go. Let's turn that up just a little bit. Got me maxed out. Okay. I'll turn this up even higher then.
More gold, Your Majesty.
More gold? Ah, there we go. Thank you for letting me know. That's an easy fix on my end.
I still claim that Psyduck sounds like that guy.
Oh, the George Ledoux.
No, more gold, Your Majesty.
Well, that's George Ledoux.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yep, he did all the characters' voices in Majesty. Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yep. Oh, hey.
I guess I did.
Mechanical Decay, 100 pennies just thrown us. Painting Battletech miniatures and listening to you guys streaming good times. Yeah, it's a very comfy.
Yeah.
I forget who was talking about it, but they're saying like a very comfy stream idea is to just basically everyone's painting minis and just like sharing stories and stuff. That's kind of nice, actually.
That's a great idea. I'd like that. You'd sort of have to take turns, though.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, people would just want to... No, that could work. That would be good.
Well, it was one dude streaming, and then everyone else was just text chat, you know?
Like that.
Yeah, so you had like a host, and then everyone just kind of like talks through text while they play music.
What I was thinking would be good is if you sort of, like, say you painted 40K. I know 40K isn't doing very well these days, but all the same, if you were painting a group 40K, you could sort of like tell stories about the like battles you've had.
Tax collector.
While there's music in the background, sort of like 40K music. You could do the same with BattleTech, I suppose.
I 100% agree. I'm actually turning my microphone up, by the way, because it's I don't want to turn it up too much. So I'm just trying to adjust the mixer so I'm not blasting you guys out here. Sweet. That's good. I recently just redid my stuff, so that's probably why it's a little off. Because I'm letting everyone borrow my stuff. Anyway, we got our fucking Glock. We're ready to fucking shoot some.
Didn't we have a phaser?
Yeah, we'd probably had a phaser at one point, but this is an older save, I think. Shoot that squid if you can. There we go.
Damn.
Yeah, let's... Okay, the ship is firing at us now. That's their mistake. Boom. All
I
right.
don't know why he's doing that.
All right, here comes this orc.
Well, he can get a barrel full. That's what he can get.
Yeah. Yeah, see, we got our vacuum suit, our reflex suit. We need a reflect on, though.
Yeah, let's take the
We made the mistake of trying to go to space. We weren't ready.
We were not ready for space.
No. All right, now everybody wants to attack us. Now I got a guy diagonally shooting you. Now I get this last one.
Oh, he can't even. Haha, you can't reach us.
No, yeah, I know. Take that, Nessie. Somehow I missed shooting it in the water.
Never mind that guy. We need to go to a dungeon. We need to dungeoneer.
Oh, hey.
More.
No heals. Thank you for the courtesy.
What? Oh no, we're running out of food.
We have 96. That's 96 steps that you can take. Actually, no, you can take more than that, twice that, because he only takes one food every 2 steps, it looks like. Bum, ba-na-na. We've entered the scorpion hole and we need to kill everything. I don't think he eats food in the dungeons, though. But I'll keep an eye on it. I don't think he does.
Macho Bobbins.
Macho Bobbins doesn't have no time to eat a Slim Jim in the dungeon. I've got rats to slay. Rangers to stab. I have a terrible Macho Man. I wasn't built for that. I need to do more cocaine, I guess. Does Macho have a Glock or a true greatest firearm, a Gluger? He definitely has a Glock. The Gluger is a little too rare. Although the Gluger is definitely something Lord British would put in his games. Get out of here, Dick Skeleton. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes a skeleton walking around all naked showing his little tiny boner.
Yeah.
Put that away.
It's like, that is the smallest boner
He's like,
I've ever
hey,
seen
no,
on a
that's my
skeleton."
tailbone. It's like, nah, motherfucker. That's on the front side. I'm looking at you. Get that shit out of here.
You're not tricking anyone with that.
Exactly. You're not getting into the club dressed like that.
I like how the skull's
hey.
head looks like it's like a cute hairdo as well.
The Slim Jims are possibly made of rats. Probably. They're probably real. Like the real Slim Jims are probably made from rats. So don't feel too disgusted by that. Because if they're that good and they're still made out of rats, then maybe rats aren't that bad to eat. I always think about that when people are like, oh, I can never eat. That's disgusting. But then you eat it and you're fine. And you're like, oh, this is great. What's in it? Oh, it's just horse. And you're like, what? You can't shoot through the... Gotta get that spell to open those. No. Got some epic choir going on here. Beep. Beep.
This is holding the line kind of fighting.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to do some sound mixing, if you can just stop for a sec. I'm going to do some quick sound mixing, because right now this game's like, meep, weep, and it's making a lot of noise. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn this down to there. Why is the media player? Oh, because it's...
This is very loud, yeah.
So I'm going to make it very loud for a second for you, Hatt. I apologize. Just for a second. There we go. Okay, so the percent on VLC is not the same as the mixer.
We good?
I'll turn it down some more. There we go. How's that?
Good. Yeah, that's good. Fine.
Yep. I'm just turning the game down. Excellent.
Just turn the noise off. We don't need the...
No, we want the noise. I just don't want it to be that loud. Because I don't mind it going... Wee. I don't mind that at all. It's just more... Hold on, I gotta minimize the... There we go. Cool. Now I can see everything. And you should have control once again.
Huzzah.
Yeah, because I can turn mine my mixer up if I'm too loud. I know that because so what's happening is Hatt is actually playing through a program called Parsec, which allows him to connect to my computer and play things with a mouse, keyboard, or gamepad. And it works really well for the most part. But the problem is that audio controls on his end are kind of non-existent. So if the music on my end is fine, on his end he's gonna get like 1,000% louder, because it's at maximum level. 'Cause I'm running everything I have through like an actual like analog mixer, so I could just pull a knob down like physically and turn the audio down. But for him, it's still 100% because it's coming from the computer. If that makes sense.
The things that one must suffer for.
Yeah. Is it still too loud?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Hello. Hey, Ryder. I've never knowingly eaten a horse. Yeah. Weep, weep.
I have. Well, not a whole one, but...
Yeah, you didn't just go, well, I did have to put it down. I guess I have to eat the whole thing. Better finish your plate.
Oh, well, I can't waste the whole horse. Then I would put it down. That would be wasteful. Yeah, no.
I have
willingly eaten horse.
I'm not like in a survival situation. If you find a dead horse, go for it. But I'm not going to be the guy who has to put him down. I just don't have that in me. I'm probably going to die. I just don't have that. Like, I'd rather find some other food source. I'm like, I'm not going to kill a horse and eat it. I'm sorry. Just don't have that in me. If somebody else wants to do it, I will gladly share with them. But I just don't have that, like...
We'll make a great team. You can do something else. It'll be fine.
I'm overly empathetic toward living things. It's very hard for me to, like, want to cause harm to, even though I have no problem eating, meat or whatever.
Yeah. No, that's cool. I just, food's food, man.
I just think that in the apocalypse, like, if I had to go hunting, I'm like, yeah, I guess I'm vegetarian now. Unless somebody else wants to take up the mantle. I don't know why, but I just don't seem to enjoy them games with beautiful graphics. Like, when any studio mentions graphics, I'm like, oh, so it's only the art that they were working on. Yeah, it's true. Presentation is actually a huge thing for a lot of video games, because we're oversaturated with the amount of video games that are out there. And so them pointing out graphics and all that stuff is really just so the people who are spending money on big gamer computers can feel good about their purchases. Like, oh yeah, I bought my 3090 so I can play CSGO. Like, no. My CSGO gets 1,000 frames a second. I was like, that's cool, man. Well, oh, that's a snake. Got it. Nice. Fucking dead snake now. See, I can't even hurt snakes, man. I know that, like, snakes aren't inherently dangerous or anything, but I can't hurt those either.
This might be an entirely Danish thing, and I might sort of oust how weird my country is now, so that's a risk I'm willing to take. But
it's okay.
Part of that was actually going to a farm, and also this sort of, it was a museum as well, and in place it was a farm and a museum about olden times and how they, killed and prepared animals. And one of the things that we had to go through was basically, in one trip, kill our own chicken and gut it. And the other time, it was like we saw a butcher sort of take apart a goat, and he sort of asked us, like, does anyone want to help?
Mm-hmm.
And I did, just for good measure. So that was sort of like a thing we did in Denmark. We learned that. At least when I went to school. Just making it sound like I'm old now for some reason.
No, well, yeah. No matter what you do when you talk about the past, especially with how quickly technology has changed, you're going to sound old no matter what. So it's fine. Picked up a game called Oxenfree.
That's what we did in Denmark.
Yeah, Oxenfree is good. I enjoyed that. Yeah, you can run CSGO on one of those smart fridges. Yep. CSGO is not a it's a esport game. They have to make it run on, like, the crappiest computer possible, because it's hard to have a competitive game when you have to own, like, the highest end hardware to play the game. That's why Rocket League and CSGO and all these other games run so fucking smoothly, because they want as many people as they can to play it and compete. Because their whole financial structure is built upon that. If you're not playing the game, then they're not making money. And that's like the thing I don't really care for, is like player retention for games. I'm like, sometimes I just don't want to play a fucking game. I don't want to have like a second job. Like, I really enjoyed Final Fantasy 14, you know, but I really don't want to sit there and play it like it's my oh god, is this a chest? Oh, set up a tray. But you have enough health. Let's try it. Giant rat behind us. Get him. Yes, epic rat killing music. There we go.
Die. Oh, more rats.
More Skaven. We gotta climb up the ladder.
Oh,
You can't.
hate line.
Yeah, you can't climb up it sideways. I mean, you can. It's just not very fun. Just for health reasons, I wouldn't recommend.
Don't you tell me how to climb ladders. I'm a free adventurer. Oh man, I think we should go get some food.
Yeah. Fresh salmon. Yeah, salmon's good if you can get it pretty fresh. I really like seafood, but the problem with getting seafood is you have to be near a body of water for seafood. I'm sure that's a pretty obvious thing for most people, but there are a lot of places that will try to... Yeah. In Denmark?
Sorry, I was gonna just say, yay, Denmark. We fish and seafood is our thing.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love seafood too.
So, oh yeah, our torch is running out. That's the music for the torch running out. I was just telling them about Shadowgate. This is the Shadowgate's remake soundtrack by Rich Douglas. He actually has a YouTube with a lot of really cool remixes and stuff on there. Just gonna follow him if you like this kind of music. Rations Unlimited. I like these names.
It's a good name. It's a good name.
I would call it Rations Unlimited Limited. So, you know, LTD. Let's see here. Gonna watch a tarantula burn. I don't like to watch it. Spidergate. Like, I don't like spiders biting me. Like, that's not fun, but I don't want to ever hurt a spider. They do too much good for, especially where I'm at. Do too much good here. We got way too many bitey insects out here. Because I don't know if you guys have put pieces together, but Location Redacted is a pretty rural area, so... Don't want to get bit by them skeeters.
Them Location Redacted skeeters.
Mm-hmm. That's what my uncle called them, skeeters. Getting them skeeters are biting you out there. Of course, he's from Arkansas, where all the mosquitoes out there are basically like dinosaur, like fucking Jurassic era, fucking like, well, whatever era. I don't want to piss off the dinosaur nerds, but yeah, whatever era that you have giant fucking insects, that's where they're from. Yeah, spring traps, pistol trap, yeah. I'm landlocked, so I'm stuck with either grabbing the stuff from Barely Survives Transport to the middle VS or making out do with trout. Yeah. And we're very fortunate that we live in a society where we can just get salmon, and we're just like in the middle of fucking like desert. Like we're in the middle of the desert. Like, where'd you get seafood at? It's like none of your business. Went down to Tesco or whatever. Occasionally we'll see a skeeto carrying off a cow. Yeah, exactly. Some malarkey must be from Arkansas. Oh yeah, Ramsey yelled at us some shithead for serving canned tuna in location near sea. Yeah, he's good at that though, because he's like, you should know better. If you can't get fresh seafood, don't serve it. It's like, because anybody could just go to the grocery store and get the food themselves. Like, if you're gonna serve canned tuna at your restaurant, then that's not really a restaurant. It's just a grocery store where you can just eat the food there. Like, that's what it is. Like, you just walk in. Like, imagine going to a grocery store and instead of waiting to get home to eat the food, they just make it for you right there from, like, right off the shelf. It's essentially what you got.
That'd be very weird.
Yeah. Because he's trying to save his profession as a chef. He's like, he doesn't want it to be like this thing where people just assume you can just throw things in a microwave. Like, there's a lot of nuance to it and understanding and skill. And people just, it's kind of like, you know, going to IT people going, oh, you're smart with computers. Hey, can you fix my Ford Fiesta's tire sensor? I think it's going low. It's like, no, I don't know anything about tires. The fuck? Our Kansas pirate-themed cousin. Yep, exactly. Cambridge, actually, the real one in England, not the knockoff in Match. Oh, yes. You don't like the one in Massachusetts? I've never been to Cambridge, Massachusetts. I hear it's really nice, though. Eating grocery brought to you by the Courtesy Flush. Yeah, you can just... You're like, oh man, I kind of want to... You just point at that, like, what is it, the El Paso taco mix stuff, and you just point at it, like, make that for me. I want that, like, I want that. I want to eat that. So they, like, open the box and get the shells out of the plastic, and they get the ground beef, and they're just, like, cooking it up for you in the store. And you're sitting there, like, looking down at your phone, like, waiting for this person to just hurry up and finish your fucking store taco. Nothing against El Paso tacos. I actually, when I was a kid, that was a fun treat. But they are not real tacos. I am not. I'm happy to say I've had a real one, and they are way better. I don't like going to restaurants because almost end up scammed, and I'm disappointed. Yeah, you get to certain restaurants, you have to find it. You have to kind of like shop around. There's some places that like are holes in the wall, but they serve great food and they actually give a shit. But they're harder to find because it's the same thing we said about games. It's all about presentation. People want to go somewhere where it feels like their favorite chain or their safest, their hometown diner. At least in the U.S. it is anyway.
Oh, yes.
I live in the middle of Mormon country. Good old Utah. They do two things unique here, food-wise. They have fantastic goddamn ice cream. Yes, I can agree with that. And fry sauce. I don't know about that one. Mormons do know how to make some fucking ice cream, though. That's for sure. There we go. We're killed a Cyclops. We killed some goo. We got the fucking Ayla Mouse coming at us. Mike, you should have a Fiesta Pale style survive. See, someone's sending us one, but I've already said I don't think I've said it out on the public yet, but essentially what I'm going to do, if somebody sends those, like on the MRA thing, I'm going to say this. I will eat, I think someone already said they're sending one, so when that happens, I'm going to eat that one, and then any others that come, I will be like, thank you very much. I'm going to put this right over here so you guys can see it. But I will not eat any more of those. You have to understand, they are not real food. And in a survival situation, that's like pretty bottom of the barrel. Like, it's pretty bad. That's basically the equivalent of, well, I didn't actually prepare for any real apocalypse other than buy this fucking pail. I could have learned how to actually forage and hunt and all this other stuff. I said I wouldn't hunt, but I do actually enjoy fishing. It's actually was one of my favorite pastimes. I haven't done it in a long time. Do you fish, Hatt?
I used to many years ago, but it would be unfair to say that I do today.
Yeah, the same here. It's exactly the same thing. I can't say that I was a big fisherman, but when I did fish, it was fucking great. Very zen.
It's a very, very great experience. I don't know exactly if there's sort of a tradition of how exactly to accomplish this, but at least in Denmark where I lived, it was sort of like in this very rural area, and it was this thing you did very, very early in the morning.
Yeah.
And just everything was very chill, and there was this morning fog, and we had all these. There's all these Danish names for all the things that's going on in the Danish landscape, but yeah, and so you just sort of tune into that, and it's a very meditative experience.
Yeah, that's what I got from when I was fishing. Me and my brother always fished a lot when we went on camping, and we actually caught like some sort of like, it was a catfish about the size of like, I say like the half the size of a crocodile. Like it was just really enormous. And like we drug it onto shore because we caught it, and it was like, I'm surprised the line didn't break, but essentially my brother, because he didn't give a fuck, he just jumped in the water and pulled that shit onto shore, and it was just like dragging this thing. You have to understand, we were like 12, you know, so like to a 12-year-old this is probably huge, and it weighed so much, and it was just,
I bet, yeah.
And instead of taking it, or because we didn't at the time, we didn't have like a cell phone camera or anything, because I was like what, 2001, something like that. No, not even 2001. That was like 2000. Yeah, we didn't have a cell phone camera or anything cool, so it was like we couldn't take a picture of it, but we just remembered, like, do you remember that fucking gigantic like irradiated catfish we pulled out? I was like, yeah, that thing was huge. It's like something out of Fallout. To be fair, we did drag it out of an area where there was a runoff from storm drain, so it was we were like, oh yeah, that's probably where they dumped all the chemicals or whatever. That was our joke about it.
Yeah, I can totally see that. That must have been wild.
Yeah, catfish can be pretty damn big. Yeah, I know. I didn't know they got that big. It just freaked me out because I was like, oh, what did we? Is this like a shark? Like I didn't know anything about fish.
That's fucking cool.
Oh yeah, bomb shelter filled with vomlets. Here's the thing: the first few vomlets you're probably not going to enjoy. After a while, you just kind of ignore it because you're too hungry. The beautiful thing about hunger is that anything that you can put in your mouth, your body is going to try to make it taste like the most amazing thing you put in there. So you put in paint chips, and you're like, you shouldn't be eating paint chips, but for some reason, in a survival situation and you're starving, those paint chips all of a sudden become Frito-Lay, like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And then you die because you ate paint chips. This was essentially the Fiesta Pales cheese. It was like paint chips. Look, Diggs over there just flexing on us across the shore. I saw that.
He's been doing that for. I mean, Diggs is pretty Chad over there.
Yeah. We're just walking along, having a nice hike through the woods, and then there's this ship over there like, hey! We're like, what? Hey, fuck you! What did you just say? Fuck you! And then they just start firing at us with cannons, and we're just shooting back with our Glock from behind the tree line.
We're trying to...
Yeah. It's just like this thick tree line. We can't even see where they're at. We just know they're out there, so we're just like, you know? Eating paint chips like cornflakes. Yep.
Yeah. Forbidden colorful cornflakes.
You just need to consume the 55 gallons of hot dogs before it... yeah, the 55-gallon drum of hot dogs. I feel bad that I came up with that because I didn't realize the text was, like, gonna focus in on it. I just say weird stuff. I don't expect him to ever, like, pick up on it. And then
now you have hot dogs.
Yeah, now he talks about... Yeah, and then I made that video, Far Cry 5, where I just made that giant barrel. Awesome. I love making shitty Photoshops, man. It's fun.
Listen, Diggs. Listen, Diggs.
Go away.
No, I don't want to...
It looks kind of like a Christmas thing. It's got like the red and green. I don't know why. It's like something you'd see at like one of those old Christmas movies. The stop motion ones.
He's actually trying to warn us. Don't go that way. No, please don't go.
Shakily as we raise our gun. I'm sorry, I have to do this. And then we just...
one shot too.
Yeah.
Wow. Diggs had a lot of... He had copper and silver. Wow.
Mike, I have a fun recipe that makes dry ramen not taste awful for you. Okay. What's the recipe here, Cake Boss 419? What is this recipe? How do you make it taste not awful? I'm curious. Which apocalypse scenario seems coolest and for y'all? Mine's totally Earth's reset, deleting all technology. Well, that's that one there is actually more plausible than you think, but it's not gonna last because we technically keep most of our stuff on paper, and so once the solar flares end, we can just rebuild. It'll just take a long time, but yeah, it'll be fun while it happens, I guess. I mean, for some of us. Most people won't be having a good time, though. I think one thing you'll regret out of that whole thing is no air conditioning. Yeah, see, there's some people who can sit outside in the 100% of humidity and 98-degree heat, but... Dude, you're not going to be doing a whole lot. You're not going to be doing a whole lot that day. That's part of the reason why I lost so much weight. Because I think I lost like 25 freedom pounds. From all the heat and walking, and my work is very running up and down the stairs constantly and a lot of cardio. I'm happy with it, but I don't like this heat. It sucks.
Yeah, well done though.
It was 25 pounds of me not eating anything but like I was drinking like Coca-Colas, and I was eating food like I was at a bowling alley. Like, that was my diet for the most part. That's why Tex makes fun of the hot dog thing so hard, because he's like, is this all you eat? I'm like, dude, this is all I can afford. I'm like, I'm lucky. Like, I got to put gas in the tank. I got to get new car parts. Like, I'm like, dude, it's hot dog Wednesday. It's hot dog Thursday. Let's fucking go, man.
Hell yeah, go.
I look at a fantasy where we could have Duncan Fisher yelling, I cast Glock. Yep.
That's what
Frostpunk.
Macho Bobbage need. We need Duncan Fisher to saying that.
Yeah, Soviets tested the sawdust thing. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, no advanced medical tech either. Yeah, that's the other issue. Dentistry would still be okay because it's all, you know. No, actually, most med tech would be fine. You just can't do MRIs or X-rays and stuff. But for the most part, like, general medicine will be okay. Although mixing vaccines and creating new whatevers in the lab will be like near impossible. They'd have to do it all by hand again, but they can do it. Refrigeration's actually it's a pain in the ass, but you can do it without power. It just fucking sucks. If you're gonna do any survival thing though, I recommend you get a solar powered battery. Because if anything, if we do run out of, if the power grid goes out forever, or not forever, just for a long time, you want to be that guy. You want to be that guy with all the power. Or a boat. Yeah. Or that and a boat would actually be good, because then you don't have to worry about people.
Or someone who knows how to till the land.
Tilling the land, yes. Farmers will become the kings once more.
There's a guy in my community who's really into that sort of thing, and he's actually really putting effort into it. Like, he has a tractor and land everything, so he's practicing all this. He's really good.
Shit,
also,
man.
He invented joints for Space Station 13 TG.
Perfect. I also like this is very appropriate music for what we're doing here.
It is. I sort of ended up going in a loop, I think.
Yeah. It's okay. We're basically what we're doing is we're killing everything we can. We have to get to the bottom of this place and kill another thing. But in order to do that, we need to essentially build up enough hit points. Because once we're down there, things hit hard. But the biggest enemy is the gelatinous cube, because if it hits us, it will eat our armor, which makes us very exposed.
It's interesting because I noticed we got attacked by gelatinous cube, and I checked our armor, and it's like,
it hit us. I think it's like a chance, yeah.
So, I mean, so far we're good.
Where I live, every pharmacy here has at least one person who can make basic medicine using herbs. Yeah, that's important to have. So you take a couple of packets of chicken top ramen, and then you get. Let me see what he says. You get those. Started in a pot and on the stove. I just tossed some spice packets. Oh, yeah. Then you add a can of cream of chicken soup. Oh, okay. Then you fry up some onion, garlic, using some butter, tossing that into the pot. Damn. Then you go... there you go. Decently tasted soup that costs maybe $10. That sounds great, actually. Because really,
I'm so going back and stealing that recipe.
yeah, that's excellent. I'll copy and paste that after we're done. But
Thank you.
Yeah, that's fucking sick. Well, the thing is, mostly like Top Ramen is, it's the cheapest thing you can get at the store next to like dollar hot dogs in America, and ramen is just mostly just the noodles. It's just basically just starch and carbohydrates. So you need something to mix it with, and they just give you a giant package of like chicken bouillon and salt that you just mix in the water, and that's fine. It's good to have a little salt in your diet, but that is like fucking like 2,000 milligrams of sodium or something crazy. Which
bouillon's more or less salt already. I mean,
although the bigger you are, the more sodium you do need to consume to have a heartier health for that. But yeah, Top Ramen. Oh, there's the cube. Get it? There, we got it. Do we lose our armor?
Just check.
Nope, we still got it.
Still got it.
Not too much work. I just make hoisin soy and Szechuan sauce. Boil the noodles. Then throw the cooked noodles into a sauce mix into a sesame seed oil coated pan. Toss until coated, and the sauce is warm. Okay, we poor folk don't have time for things like prepare food, which I can agree with, and dishes, which I don't agree with. That's bullshit, Tree Lobster. Do your fucking dishes. If you got a pile of dishes in that sink, I'm going to be very disappointed. I was a poor motherfucker, and I still did my dishes. Do your dishes. That's gross.
Do your dishes.
That is gross. If you have a pile of dishes in there and there's still food dried on from last week, shame on you. Do your dishes. It takes like, put on some music, okay? I'll put a positive spin on this. Put on some music or a podcast and just don't soak your shit. Just go in there and do your dishes. It'll take you less time than you think. And also wipe off the counter, because that's gross. And I hate to be the nanny on that, but I don't like dishes in the sink. It really irritates. It's like one of my pet peeves. I don't like that. When I lived alone, I was pretty slobby. And I remember I brought a girlfriend over, and she had given me this fucking Miranda rights on fucking just like, you need to do your fucking dishes. This is disgusting and unacceptable, and you're a human being, not a monster, and all this stuff. And I felt really bad, but then I realized part of what she was saying was right. Was just like, yeah, you can't live that way. It's not healthy. You get parasites and flies and all kinds of nasty stuff from leftover dishes. So do your dishes.
It's a mistreatment of yourself apart from anything else. I mean,
yeah.
How would you treat anybody else like that?
Yeah, the dishes don't grow mold from the freezer. That's some National Lampoon shit right there.
Your Majesty.
Oh, hey, mechanical decay. Kevin Sorbo has Hercules disappointed. I saw Kevin Sorbo at a Comic-Con once. He looks like a totally different person now from the Hercules days, but I mean, he had a lot of shit going on in his life, so yeah, I didn't recognize him at first. I had to look at the name and I was like, "Oh shit, that's actually Kevin Sorbo." You saw it in his eyes. Just a totally different person. Oh, giant crab, Alamau, another snake. I like how they just give you like 5 monsters at once. I'm gonna go do my dishes then. Yeah, just make sure you do your dishes.
Yeah, man. You will like it once you're done. Trust me.
Okay, let's hear your other recipe, Cake Boss. Sounds like you're quite the culinary expert here. At least from my perspective. I cook like a fucking troglodyte, so... Whenever I say I cook something, I have to like know that when I say that in Texas nearby, he cringes a little bit. It's a man who actually prepares food and cooks things really well and takes good pride in his cooking. And meanwhile, here I am. I'm like, I'm just going to make some fried chicken. That's all. No rice? Nah, just the fried chicken's fine. I don't eat a lot of food. Although I probably should, but I just don't have like a big appetite. I've always been that way. My grandmother always thought I was like sick or something. I'm like, no, I don't eat a whole lot. Hashtag dishwater. Yeah, dishwasher. Yeah, if you have a dishwasher, that's nice. The problem is with dishwashers, if you're poor, is like if you get, say you get an apartment, right, and you get like a really cheap apartment, and somehow they give you a dishwasher. The problem is that costs a lot of, unless your apartment pays for the water, that costs a lot of money to run and do your dishes, especially if you live alone like I did. Here's a life hack that also just destroys the planet if you want to do that. Just buy paper plates. Just eat your food, throw the plates away. Problem solved. No dishes needed.
I won't lie, I sort of did that for a while.
Oh yeah, dude, that was the college life right there. I didn't want to get dishes for the longest time because I was like, I'm the only person here. And any dishes I had at my apartment was all dusty because I never pulled them out. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm not using these. Make matter edible, consume matter. Yeah, that's correct. Hey, if it doesn't kill you, then it's pretty good cooking. That's true. But that doesn't... I mean, you could do that with grass. It's not very good cooking, but it won't kill you. Grandmas always act like you're sick and dying of hunger if you don't eat your seconds and thirsies and foursies. Yes, exactly.
That's what grandmothers do.
Oh yeah, Asian Marketplace is great. I did that a lot. Terran Federation Citizen says if you go to Asian Marketplace, tofu is dirt cheap. Absolutely correct. It's the only spell we have is prayer. We need more.
I was gonna say, we need more spells than that. I probably need to go buy some.
Yeah, let's go buy some spells. We have way more than enough money. We're fucking loaded.
I know.
That's our boat there.
Yep. We're coming up to this place jangling like a motherfucker.
Easily rush breakfast. Dishwashers never do the job right. They do if you get a good dishwasher. So if you're going out to buy a dishwasher, don't buy a cheap one. I mean, yeah, the more expensive ones will cost more money because they're more expensive, but they usually last longer and have a higher warranty.
But they don't though. That's the thing. Is like they're not cheaper. In the end, you end up spending more money.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Well, it depends on if you're living in like a house with lots of people.
Yeah.
If you live in a house with lots of people, then dishwashers are great. If you're by yourself, you're just wasting water, and you're that's gonna cost at the end. Water and electricity. Just wash your dishes. Do it the old hard way.
And best thing you can do is do them immediately.
Oh yes,
because
I was about to say that same thing.
And it's out of your way, and it's just you don't have to worry about it anymore.
So yeah, exactly. When I'm done with cooking, I had former roommates. Book says I had a former roommate's GF. Thank God he dropped that hot mess. Refused to do dishes for 2 weeks. It was only her chore and to help out in the place. And yeah, mold was beginning to grow. Jesus.
Jeez.
And that's why my dream of apartment house was a dishwasher. I completely understand.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Okay, Cake Boss says, get a frying pan set up on the stove at medium heat. Toss in about 2 tablespoons or so of butter. Once you hear it hissing, toss in about half an onion, chopped. Cook until the onion pieces are translucent. Add 3 eggs. Serves on toast. That's not bad. That's kind of like a little early rush breakfast. That's
Maybe
nice.
some salt and pepper.
Yeah, a little bit.
Salt and pepper are the greatest thing, by the way. I don't understand all those people who want they have a gazillion spices and everything. And it's like, no, just salt and pepper will get you far.
It depends on the dish, but yes. Because
there's a couple of things extra like paprika. And stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's some paprika is pretty bomb.
Yeah.
Let's see here. My town has a minimum charge for water. I never went over the minimum. I like long showers. Yeah. Alakazat! You dropped 10.
That's not what. What did I get?
I don't know. Check your inventory.
How did we do that? Okay.
Nothing. Nothing here that I recognize. Yeah, we don't have anything. We need. What did the Magic Man sell us?
Oh, he sold us the spell ladder up and also unlock.
Shazam!
That seems to give us hit points. What about this one over here?
I think they all do that. I think it's only in the castles they give you stuff.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Shazam.
I mean, we like the hit points. Don't get me wrong.
Those are pretty great. I won't lie.
A friend once told me the most cursed recipe for lasagna. I don't remember much because the recipe gave me brain damage, but there was one layer of pretzels and one layer of fudge. I shit you not. That's not a... That sounds like a dessert. Doesn't sound like a lasagna. That sounds like a normal... That sounds like a cake almost. Excuse me. Just a little bit. I mean, that doesn't sound bad. If you describe it as a cake, then it doesn't sound nearly as bad. But when you say it's a lasagna, you immediately start thinking of like the sauce you have to put in there and all that. You're like, nah, it's not gonna work. Even a cheap dishwasher does a good job if you don't cheap out on soap. Fill that some bitch and put like 3 or 4 drops of Dawn dish soap in there as well. Avoid that over foaming. Yeah, we use
Fair enough.
we use the pods. Oh yeah, the trees firing at us. They're in the trees. Fucking Trent, get out of here. Killed the hit. Oh, is it hidden archer? Okay. What's his deal?
Oh.
Was he like Rambo or something?
Like, what?
Did he come back from the
He's like,
war?
don't like the way Macho Bobbin looks. It's like, what's your problem, man?
Yeah, Macho Bobbin just walked around and this fucking arrow just like hits him in the back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're gonna hide in the trees. Well, I'm got a Glock for you with your name on it. Good steak can go
Yeah.
only with itself. Okay. Pro tip: buy a mid-range cheap cuts corners. Cheap cuts corners to be cheap. High-end cuts corners for those fancy features. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. That's a good point. Dessert lasagna is a thing. It is mildly cursed. Okay. I go by the Slavic school of cooking. Onion goes with everything. I'm always aim for savory dishes. See, I actually don't really like onion unless it's like cooked right. And when I say that, everyone's like, "Oh yeah, of course." My family loves to put raw onions into food. And growing up, I never liked that. Like, no, they like sometimes they'll cook the onions, but most of the time they're like, "Oh, the food is done," and then they just put in a bunch of raw chopped onions in there. And I'm like, I can't do that. I'm not an onion guy. So onions had been really kind of ruined for me because of that. But for the most part, like if you have cooked onions, I'll eat them. You drew first blood. Pies are outside my expertise. That's more my brother's forte. Yeah. Well, yeah, you're cake boss, not pie boss. Right now we have the Viet Cong. Yeah, exactly. Fucking right there. Now that'd be like Rambo. You drew first blood. Fucking knife ears. I don't have a problem with elves. I just don't like them.
What's this place?
The city of John. John's just like, he asked John, "Hey, what kind of city do you want?" He's like, "I just want food and guns. That's it. A man doesn't need more."
John is onto something, I won't lie.
Yeah. Food and guns. Everything else is irrelevant. Do you need a place to sleep? I don't sleep. Okay. Let's see what they got.
Sleep with my guns.
What does it got?
And food. What do you sell? What arms do you sell?
Nah, just stuff we don't really want.
Just stuff that nobody cares about. I mean, we have food. We could buy a bit more food just because we want to buy something from John's place. It's a nice place.
Yeah, it's nice. We want to at least make sure that his people are getting some compensation.
John, this place of John shall flourish.
Yes.
God damn it.
It's probably like, if you could just imagine it, it's probably like one of those like small port like docks or whatever, if you were to think of it in real terms. So it's like you get up in your ship and you come in from the north entrance, and then it's just like a ferry kind of thing where it's just like you have like some food and some weapons, but for the most part you're leaving from here. It's just a stopping point.
Yeah, you're passing through sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I can see that.
Hardly use salt and pepper at the moment, but Japanese oyster sauce, Szechuan spicy bean paste, and soy sauce are great for cooking. Yeah, Japanese food can be really good and savory, but you have to get somebody who can cook it right. Because, I mean, I've had some pretty poor pork cutlets, which they do very well, but some people just don't know how to cook them. Got to cook them in that peanut oil, man. Got to hit them with that peanut oil. That's the secret. I don't know what I'm talking about with that. The city of John sounds like a more aesthetic city of Tex. I've been meaning to try cooking Kolibayaka at some point, but it's really damn difficult for me to track down some of the components to really make it special. Yeah, you got to go AOE grind out in real life to find all the components to build your feast. That's
added like.
That's what I was told.
I was gonna say, I'm sure if you added like, I don't know, some sort of old radio station to the city of John, Tex would probably move in.
Yeah. Also, fryer tofu makes it like 80% better. Yeah. Pepper flakes. Yeah, the red pepper flakes. I don't know where they came from. My first experience with them was in a Pizza Hut, and yeah, they're good on pretty much most Italian foods for me. But that's probably sacrilege, so I'll try not to comment any further on that. Oh yeah, Rambo's first name was John. Yeah, that's true. That is a coincidence. Oh, KOTOR's getting a remake. Too bad they hired Sam Maggs as a writer. I don't know who that is. I'm assuming that they're gonna just remake the game and then add a bunch of stuff to it, and people are gonna complain about something, and then I'll play it like 3 years later. Go like, oh yeah, I remember when they remade this game. I literally just described the life cycle of most big AAA games for me. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember when this came out.
Yeah, this was a thing for about a few hours, and then I forgot.
No, this is Ultima, Psyduck. This game came out in 1981, which is about 4 or 5 years after you were born. So, yeah. Actually sounds pretty damn solid. Yeah. Here's a quick and easy recipe. Mash up some corned beef, add to a pan with olive oil, fry until slightly crispy, then put in a bowl of tomato soup and mix. Add salt and pepper if wanted. Oh, okay. Yeah, corned beef is pretty good for that.
That was pretty solid.
Hey, Wraith, morning. Yeah, you bought one of those ready Japanese sushi kits, and the stomach was sounding like a dying animal. Yeah, gotta be careful with that, man. I try not to eat store sushi if I can help it. Sometimes they'll have like a pack. It's like, oh, it's only like $5 for like some California rolls. I'm like, oh, okay. It's not really the same, but I'll have some. Then I'll eat it and feel sad because it's not the same. You're just blasting through fools, man.
Hell yeah, I am. I mean, but cheap fish. There's something about that idea I just don't really... No bueno.
No. Mike, I was born in 84. Incorrect. You meant 74. Yeah.
I was born in 83.
Yeah. No, this game came out in 1981. I'm just messing with Psyduck.
You sure?
Wraith was like, no, that was me with 74.
I mean it lovingly, Psyduck. Don't be mad, please.
Yeah. No, that's a problem with Psyduck. It's like you make him mad, he'll just use he'll use Dream Eater or something horrible on you.
He's quite vicious. He'll mess you up. The evil quacker.
Yeah, of course I want to hear your recipes have been really good so far, so hit us with a cursed one, man. Yeah, that $5 roll of sadness. Yep, exactly. I recently mastered, well, good enough anyway, making hibachi. It took me 4 tries, but yeah, it's tough to master something like hibachi because it's you have to be very direct by about what you're trying to cook on one. You can't just like go, oh, I'm gonna throw a couple of things on there. You have to like really think about it. My mom actually ended up making like these amazing steaks when I went to go visit her, She bought some cheap like New York strip steaks from the grocery store, and she was like, I'm gonna make a steaks with potatoes and all this stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be great. I like steak and potatoes. It's like a solid like country meal, you know. Can't hit you from over there. So she fires up the grill. There's a first. I don't think she used the grill. She doesn't use the grill that often, so she was just like trying to figure out and showed her how it works. And she's like, oh yeah, thanks. And she like once she had the grill the way she wanted it. She made those. She normally. So here's the thing. She normally makes things well done. Like that's what she normally does. My whole family, growing up, is always well done everything. Well, she was like, yeah, I like them well done. How do you like them? I'm like, I like them medium, like medium or medium rare. That's where I sit. And she's like, oh, I haven't had those in a long time. I'll make it like that. She knocked it out of the fucking park. Like it was so good that I was sitting there like, I think you're like a steak savant. She cooked it in the right temperature, watched it over it right. And even she was eating it like and converted herself from the well done crowd. Not to say that like if you like well done that you're like a problem, but you're missing out on a lot of the steak if you cook your steak well done. But you know, eat whatever you want. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what you can and can't have or try to shame you for eating it. I'm not one of those people.
I happen to agree. I think there's a great deal of flavor you're missing out on if you haven't at least tried the other one.
Yeah, it's been a while. Try one of these. So first, take a can of chicken noodle soup, get it started on the stove. Now take a can of tuna, half an onion, and some extra noodles, and add it to the mix. Okay.
It's already cursed.
Yeah, it sounds pretty cursed already. Was that a chocolate sauce? It was really sus. Price was past the goob date, and the cashier looked down in shame and goes, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Saturday was mad. He gets very disappointed. Yeah. Take the steak, show it the grill, laugh, and then throw it on a plate. Okay. You like them bleeding, still mooing or whatever. Oh yeah, then season with garlic and anything else you've got on hand. I'd have to try it. The recipe alone makes me a little cautious. You know what I mean? That's a game we can. We're gonna play Baldur's Gate at some point as well.
Yep.
But Shadowgate would be good. I'm considering Mecha for that one because she loves hidden object games, and that is a hidden object game in a if you really break it down, it's very much a hidden object game. And she's very good at moon logic, so I think she'd enjoy Shadowgate. And
she's very good at moon logic.
I think it's called Haunting at Hill House. Not that. It's something else. There's also the same creators of the original Shadowgate also made like a 80s horror haunted house version of it. That's really fun too. So I play that one. Sit until the noodles are cooked through and you're ready. Yeah, exactly.
Damn it.
You can't hit him. Yeah, as soon as you look that way, that's when all the monsters just seem to want to hit you in this corner. You know what I mean?
Yeah, seems that way.
Yeah, the uninvited. Yep, that's the correct. Yep, thank you. Not Realms of Haunting. Realms of Haunting. That's another totally. We did that on stream or with Naresar. I think I have there's a playlist of it if you're interested. But yeah, we played. That was a long time ago. It's a game I remember playing as a kid and being really like because the atmosphere is still on point in Realms of Haunting, but the story is a little bit convoluted and kind of feels sluggish up until like the later part of the game. Overall, it's pretty good. It's a basically first-person shooter point and click FMV game with puzzle elements. It's definitely worth a try if you've never played it before. It's on GOG. The ending is not great, but it's fun. I just like cool locations. That place had a lot of them. and the acting was pretty good for the most part. I think there's a lot of hamming going on, but for the most part, I thought it was pretty good for an FMV game.
Oh, wait, that's the city of John.
I used to be a line cook. Got introduced to something called blue steak. I've never gone back to any other way to cook it. Okay. Elevation culture food, but I don't enjoy things that are still alive when they eat. Oh, yeah, it's tough. Like squid's pretty good, but you have to get you just have to get it from the right place. Otherwise, it's just rubber. Because I was very much like, oh, I don't want to eat that, and then I ate it, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. No wonder it's a treat. But you have to get it from the right place. Yeah, it's not Schindler's List, Psyduck. That's a totally different thing. Totally different thing. It's no wonder Psyduck always has a headache. Why that Pokemon has always got his head in his hands, always thinking about the Holocaust.
You have to sail a different island to find that spell.
It tastes surprisingly good. The dew actually just adds a hint of lemon lime flavor. I mean, it sounds really good. I would say it sounds a little sus to me because it just sounds like a bunch of like. Let's put it this way: I'd have to try it for me to be like, that sounds good. But when you describe ingredients that sound like they shouldn't go together, I'm a little bit like, okay, well, what is this supposed to be? Are you just like messing with me? But I know that's not always the case. Did we get a quest from this guy? I think it was to go down to the bottom floor of some dungeon and kill something.
Speed walking.
Service.
Service.
You were already on a quest for him. Yeah.
How dare you tell me what I already know?
FMV games. What a weird period of games. I remember watching my dad play Phantasmagoria. Yeah, we played both of them. Fantastic games. I found the CD box a few years ago. The acting. So here's the thing. You can dog on FMV acting all fucking day, but you have to give it up. It's pretty fucking impressive, some of these games, especially Phantasmagoria 1 and 2. They're just fucking solid. And then listening to the Conversations with Curtis channel where the main actor from Phantasmagoria 2, Paul Morgan Stetler, is interviewing people from the production of that, and it's like fascinating and kind of cool because I didn't realize how quickly it gives you kind of an idea of like where Sierra's mindset was back then, because they were just kind of like pumping games out and weren't really doing like I don't want to shit on Sierra too much, but I don't think they they didn't do a lot of QA. Because computers back then were really finicky. Like anything could break them. I mean, you could put a magnet in your computer and now you just don't have a computer anymore. You know, that was like how difficult computers were back then. Nowadays, you don't have to worry about magnets nearly as much, but I wouldn't recommend doing that. I'm still a little iffy on that. When I see people use magnetic screwdrivers in their computers, I still feel a little like, that's not good. Yeah, the problems with blue is you really have to tender out the meat. It doesn't cook long enough. You get the juice to tenderize it. Yeah, exactly. This random shit I had land and worked. Yeah, exactly. Oh, and I would never suggest something I haven't eaten myself. Yeah, that's fair. I don't think most people do, but if they do, that's kind of weird. It's like, hey, you should totally have takoyaki. You're like, what's that? I don't know. It's like, why? Why would you suggest that? What was that? Was that a ranger?
That was,
he had like a.
It was just because he was staying on top of the ladder.
Oh, okay. I was like, he had a skull face. With their technology, they made something this fun and both impressive and inspiring. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. Back then, when you had a video game that played live videos, it was pretty impressive because back then CD music was like the shit. So like having a whole movie on a CD was like, oh my god, it's a real movie experience.
Dude, it was wild. I got to play, like, I was a Quake 1 guy. That's what I played really a lot as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just got Trent Reznor, you know, Nine Inch Nails, just to do the whole thing. It was just like the best experience ever.
Yeah, there's some flaws with Phantasmagoria, both 1 and 2. Like, not being able to progress in the game without doing very specific actions that you wouldn't think to do. Which is, you know, I'm fine, but you got to give people a better hint than that, because not all of us are thinking like, oh, I can't progress with the day because I didn't check my mail as Curtis or whatever. That's just like a gameplay thing that I was not a fan of. But overall, I thoroughly enjoyed those games. I think FMV games are pretty awesome, personally. Sure, they're not like... It's not like Ultima Underworld or anything like that'll have you playing for hours, but they are a fun source of entertainment. At least to me, anyway. That's why we play so many of them on our streams. Yeah, Heroes of Might and Magic. Good choice.
Good game. Very good game.
7 CDs for Phantasmagoria 1. I think it was... Yeah, I think it was 7, because there were 7 chapters. I think maybe 8, because you had to install CD. I might be thinking something else. I know Realms of the Haunting had like 4 discs or 8 discs or something. No, sorry, they had 4 discs. I think, or 3 or 4 discs. It was Tex Murphy that had 8 discs for Pandora, whatever it was called. Yeah. Oh, it took your suit. Fuck. Our reflex suit's gone.
God damn it. We'll just buy a new one. It's fine.
Yeah.
We're that casual about it now?
Yeah, we're just buying a new one. It doesn't matter. We got 5,000. We're almost to a point where we're going to probably break the game because we're going to go over like 10,000 gold or something. Police Quest. I'm going to play those with Deputy at some point. He has such a really deep knowledge and history of not only just law enforcement, just history in general, very much like Tex, which is why the Far Cry 5 of the Cop is so interesting, is because they both go back and forth on these really deep subjects. So I have 2 episodes that I cut that'll be going out as soon as I finish this big giant project. And then I have 1 super long episode, which is all the stuff that I cut out that was really just like almost podcast level conversations that wasn't really conducive for the whole video, because it was just like really super long, drawn out conversations about deep shit. And I was like, this will be perfect for, you know, a thing. So there's gonna be like 1 really long, like 3-hour long video or something of them talking about a bunch of random subjects spread out. It's just gonna be 1 video. Yeah, Wing Commander 2 had a voice pack. Yeah, I remember that. I never actually beat any of the Wing Commander games. I played the crap out of them, never beat them. Just never made it to the end. My grandma has a steak recipe. She called it butter steak. Yeah, I think I know where you're going with that one. It's been a very long time since I tried baking something. Yeah. Speaking of which, the Wing Commander 3 1/4 movie edition on YouTube is awesome. Or the 3/4 movie. Okay. Top tier actors. Steak based with butter and thyme. Yeah. Yeah, we need to get that spell to open up doors. That's what we should do. We should just get that spell. We gotta go. We should go to the surface.
The spell is we gotta. It's not that open doors. It's to go downwards.
Oh.
That's the spell we want, because we can't open those. We can go downwards.
There's no open spell for those?
I don't think so. We had a. Let me try the unlock spell. Actually, come to think of it.
Oh, you've actually met. Oh, okay.
Let's see. Oh, ladder up, ladder down. That's the one we want.
Okay.
Okay, let's try unlock.
No, you have
that's the
ladder up.
That's the wrong one. Let's see. Let's just try unlock.
Cast.
How do we?
You ready the spell, and then it was like C or something. Unlock. All right, try it again. You've used up that spell. Yeah, it didn't work.
Oh.
So it probably would, but we just need to have it. All right, well, let's just go down the floor.
Well, yeah, let's try bell ladder down.
Fuck yeah, new ladder. Here we go.
Yeah, yeah. Who needs all this stuff anyway?
Yeah, exactly. Floor 6. Oh shit, what is that?
Oh
An
no, what's
Etten.
that? Oh no, I don't know if there's anything behind us, and I don't dare to look.
Fire the torpedoes. Let's go.
Who firing?
Oh, it's not moving. Oh, now. Oh, what is that? What is that? Just fucking kill it. Oh, it was a Minotaur. Oh, someone behind it. Oh god, there's a Minotaur hitting us.
See?
Oh my god, it did like 250 damage. Holy shit.
Okay, so let's make sure we can get back up.
Yeah, that would be good. Or no fear, we go to level 7.
You know what? Yeah, you know, let's go down. Let's see what happens. Oh,
Whoa, we're attacked by the Lich. This is the Lich. We have to kill the Lich. Fucking Glock o'clock, man.
yeah.
We did it. We lost like 1,000 health, but we did it. There's a Wraith. It's on the other side.
That's fine. I have a great urge to leave.
Let's just explore it a bit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're gonna have to come
Sure,
down
you're
here
not
at
here
some
every day.
point.
Yeah. You're right.
I haven't seen any scorpions since we've been down here, and this place is called the Scorpion Pit. So, a little disappointed in that lack of scorpions. Get out of here, Lich. It's to your left. There you go. Yeah, let's leave now. Let's get out of here. Let's go. We've done our thing. We've done it. Going up. Okay.
So where is the next ladder up? Wasn't it supposed to be here?
Yeah, I think it was only temporary.
Okay. So we
only get one of those.
let's go for it. I hope I get this right.
Ascendo.
Floop.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Ah.
Yeah, let's go. Get out this fucking 4-4. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
we did it. That was close.
The little, oh shit. Spider.
Now it's not. Now the spiders aren't even that dangerous to us anymore. We now know what the true horrors.
It's like, oh, go away. There's that. Yeah, the Lattice cube. No, go away.
Like your steak cooked all the way through. Found marinating fish and meat in general is great. Yep. I use garlic, lemon, dark rum for fish, and garlic wine for steaks. If I want to buy sous vide machine
I want to learn how to do that.
to learn to make a
Sous
perfect
vide.
meal. Yeah, that's what he said. Cube ate the
I
armor.
learned to
Yeah.
Cook with wine. That's what I really want to learn how to do too.
So you can only buy a spell and it's temporary. You can use it once.
Huh.
Did you just drive by a mid-80s Voldemort? Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. That is certainly a thing we did.
Yeah, we got to find our way out of this dungeon now. And once we're out of here, we can safely, like, once we get out of here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now we just got to worry about bats.
Oh no, those are worse.
Yeah, if you don't remember from the last previous streams, basically bats do so much damage. It's kind of bullshit. They do more damage than anything else in the first few levels.
There it is. So that was confusing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I just got to get back to the outside.
Go away.
And if you're wondering, he's using a gun. Because that's what we do.
It's the way of Macho Bobbins.
Macho Bobbins.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What if we drilled a hole in the steak and used the heat gun to air fry it from the inside out? You know, I don't think that'll work, Squig. I mean, it probably will. It probably won't taste very good. That just seems like a really inefficient way to cook steaks. But hey, man, if you found a way to do it, I'm sure someone's gonna try it. Get out of here, rat. All right, we did it. We gained 1,800 hit points.
I won't lie, that was a little intense.
We made it out of the dungeon. Yeah, we went to floor 7. We touched the floor and we were like, "Ha, we win," and we ran away.
It's just, whoop.
Okay, we put a toe down there. We're like, "Ha, we win," and we just ran away.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, where's the castle?
You want to find a Car 98 bayonet and use that as a primary cooking knife? Yeah, I mean, if you can get it to cut through stuff, sure. Because I think most bayonets are pointy and not so much sharpened edge, but I guess it really depends on the bayonet.
More pokey, less cutty.
Yeah. I mean, you could use it as like a shish kebab, but I think there are better implements. That's one of those things you bust out just to see people's reactions.
There, King.
That water animation, though, yeah, for real. We're still
What?
on a quest.
Did I do it wrong?
No, we have to kill something. I don't think it was a lich, though. We have to kill something. That much we know.
Okay, well, it wasn't this, apparently.
We should have wrote it down. They're terrible at this game. We were both terrible at this fucking game.
We're very terrible at this game.
We should have wrote down what our quest was, because we don't get a quest log. That was on us.
No, man. Yeah, no, man. Who needs to know stuff like that? That's for nerds.
I can pick it up. Like I can figure it out. By watching the old stream and writing it down. But let's see if we can go to space again.
Wait. What? Is there no...
Oh, hey. Blueberry dogs, too. Thank you for the courtesy. That's awesome.
So
If it ain't sharp, you gotta rub it on a sharpening stone for a while, yeah. 1930s, early 50s style bayonet. Oh, okay. So we got a guy slapping a machine to cook chicken. Oh, yeah, slap a chicken hard enough and it cooks. Look, there's Mr. T. He's just over there fucking...
There is Mr. T.
Flexing. He's over there just lifting. Can't hit him. You have to get away. He's one square too far away. There we go. We got it.
The Hood.
We killed the Hood. That's it. That we were the champions of the world now. But no, we need to go.
We are now the Hood.
We need to go to space.
That's right. We do. We need to. Well, I need to buy a new suit. Or sorry.
We need new armor. Oh, Diggs is still over there yelling at us. And there's also a treant over
I
there.
understand. I'm sorry, Dix. I know he's disappointed.
There's 2 hidden archers and a treant over there as well.
Just voyeurs. A lot of them.
Yeah. The steak may explode, but it will be cooked. Yeah, exactly.
Wasn't that what Mythbusters did once? They exploded a steak?
Yeah. I think they exploded something.
They most certainly did. A reflex suit. Give me your finest reflex suit.
We're putting this reflex suit on. We have no idea what it even does. we just know, oh, we need to put the vacuum suit on if we're going to go to the transport. But first, before you do that, hit Q.
Q?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, we got to do outdoors. It'll save the game. So we don't lose our character's progression.
Oh, right. Yeah, good idea.
There we go. Now we're good.
Hey. Transport, I believe.
Yeah. Make sure you put that vacuum suit on, though.
We gotta put, the vacuum suit on. That's right.
You can't go into space without a vacuum suit.
That's right.
We found that out the hard way. Okay. Yeah, we need a shuttle.
Shuttle, yes.
You're like, yeah, we'll just put it on my black credit card with the unlimited funds that we have.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, we have the vacuum suit. We just did put it on. Yeah, there's our space shuttle. We're gonna go to
Just make
space.
sure with the suit because that thing is. All right. Board, I think. Board
10,
shuttle.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Part
2, 1, and then we just take off next to this in fucking town, and it's just obliterated. Okay. Don't fly into the sun. We need to dock with this space station and take the other ship. There, one pixel off. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think that's close enough.
Let's find out.
Yeah, this is like actually trying to dock with a space. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go.
Thou art in the bottom. You
Yes.
still talk like that.
Yes, thou art in the bottom ship. Now we're going to take the bottom ship and leave.
Yes.
Sweet.
Bye, losers.
We got a shield. Do we have a fire button? Retro, counterclockwise, retro, yeah.
Pass, no. Attack, no.
Is there no ready? No. Can you blow up the sun?
If I fly into it.
Probably, yeah.
Not
We
sure I
need a
should do that.
remake of this game in the Unreal Engine. Can you even imagine the glory of being a Balrog slaying knight that engages in TIE fighters and dogfights? Yeah. That would be sweet.
That is pretty goddamn excellent, isn't it?
Yeah. I would totally have like full on retrofuturism with it too. So it's like cassette tapes and everything. Is everyone I don't know if everybody's getting sick of like the synth wave look or whatever, but I like retrofuturism. So I'm totally behind that.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool thing.
Well, we can't land on the planet with this, can we?
No. We can certainly try, but I don't think it'll work.
No, it'll just die. We just need to find out the controls for the ship. How do we engage in combat? Glorious combat.
Glorious combat.
You know what? We probably don't have all the things we need to do to engage in glorious combat. That's probably why.
Yeah, I think it's the whole we got to find those silly gems.
Yeah. It's like we come here once we've gained all the gems.
Exactly.
But hey, we're in space.
We're still in space. That's pretty rad.
Space is pretty rad. Oh, we gotta go over 1 pixel to the yeah. Too far. Gotta go that one pixel over. Perfect.
Look at that. I still got it.
That would be
Choose
the
thy
east.
ship. Yeah. It's
And the right ship. All right. Let's land on the planet. Yeah, we just took a little detour around the sun. No big deal.
just, kind of had to do a thing. I wonder if this matters.
Let's see.
Thou hast laid in safely.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta get out of the ship. I think it's B. X.
Exit thy craft.
Yeah, exit thy craft. And something. They don't make games like this. Everything needs to be serious business, or it's some. Well, it's not that they can't make games like this. It's just that a lot of people have higher expectations out of their video games than what this game shows. Because if you want to play something with like deep lore and lots of, like, Dwarf Fortress is a good choice. But if you're going to play something more modern in these days, yeah, we have different expectations than that, and you know, rightfully so. Games have come a long way. So like, imagine if, you know, Lord British had the technology we have now, back then. You know what I mean? He'd be making his games on the Unreal Engine or whatever. Because back then it was like whatever the coolest thing you could get. Yeah, I gotta go get our reflex suit on. We gotta get our gull-wing door air car. Yeah, look at that thing. Dude, it's straight up from Star Wars. You didn't even... Look, it is. It's the fucking speeder from Star Wars.
It totally is. Look at that.
Yeah, it is, dude. This is different from the Ultima I remember. I guess I really got... Yeah, it's...
Oh, we can go on.
We can go anywhere, dude.
Yeah.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Sorry, Diggs. This is a
Fuck yeah, dude.
Sorry.
Get it. Gotta get them archers, too.
Oh, yeah, hell no. Fuck you guys.
Oh, they hit our air car. Don't scratch our paint.
Yeah, you with your shifty ways there in the woods.
Oh, Sadek says he always has high expectations of Mike and Hattenberg and has never been disappointment. Yeah.
What's that?
We never get outright crazy stuff like this game where you slay back. Well, here's the thing. This game was made by an individual who is very unique. It's kind of like, if you want something this unique, you have to really look for the developers that do stuff that are just like out there unique. They're there, it's just that they don't get the same like level of popularity because it's not like a wide-reaching thing. Like Ultima was wide-reaching because he was literally like one of maybe like 10 people making a role-playing game at the time that, you know, was able to ship and be distributed and all this other stuff. Because back then you got what you got, you know what I mean? To expect games these days to have this same level of uniqueness is like, you just have to go out and look for it. I mean, we're so saturated with video games. There's stuff out there. I'm sure there's a Warhammer mod where you can play as the Skaven. Like, if you really wanted to do that. Or, you know, there's even probably like a game where you're like a fucking DJ and you have to learn how to like hook up all the like equipment the right way and set the, you know, there's probably stuff like that out there. You have to really, really look for it because it's only going to hit that very niche audience.
Yeah.
It's hard to be unique when you're using a formula to make your game. That's fair.
Yeah, that is fair.
We are all going by some rule book or something to try to create stuff because we want it to at least meet specific guidelines, like can it run? It's a main one, you know what I mean? Okay, the game runs. Can you understand what's happening in front of you? If you can meet those requirements, you've pretty much hit it. I think if you, like a really unique developer, Suda51, he makes a lot of really artsy, like Japanese games that have really unique characters. Like his characters are incredibly unique and very like just pronounced. And his settings are really strange and bizarre but fun. There's a couple of others that are similar. Like the guy who made my brain lost it. The game that's totally not Twin Peaks, but it's really Twin Peaks. What's it called? I probably need to get food. My brain's not working. Just made the wrong connection there. Killer 7 was insane. Yep. Shadows of the Dan was fun. I haven't played that one yet. Swery. Yes, that's it. Deadly Premonition. Thank you. Thank you. It was Swery and Deadly Premonition. Yes. I've returned. What have you missed? Not a whole lot. We'd gone to space. We came back. Now we're having a discussion about expectations from modern video games and saying that, you know, yeah, games like Paper Please, stuff like that, exactly. I remember leaving money and buying software off of a cork boards at schools and libraries, yeah. or shareware when that was a huge thing. Most of the games I played were shareware, because we just didn't own, like, we didn't have money for a lot of this, and a lot of shareware was free. I played a lot of id Software's shareware, so they were the most popular at the time. And then I played a bunch of shareware from like indie developers who were like, literally it was just like a guy programming a game and then he sent out a shareware. I had a whole bunch of like weird floppies that had very bizarre games on it. Some of them made me think like, was this like a joke game or something somebody made? It's like one example is like some guy made something in Wolf 3D and it was like clearly some in-joke because all the enemies were like real people's faces and they were saying something like really bizarre like fart knocker, and you're like, what? What is that? Why are you saying that? I absolutely love to see a very simple game set in the Battletech universe where you play as a team of techs salvaging parts from battlefields and build them to sell the highest bidder. Yeah.
That's a very good point. It's a similar point I once thought about. It's like you could do so much more with Battletech. It doesn't have to be always like, you know,
the mechs. I said that all the time. Like, I think the tanks, helicopters, and spaceships don't get a lot of love because, well, one, when you bring air to a ground fight, it becomes a very one-sided fight very quickly, especially when you're bombarding. So it's not really that fun as a game, you know, because it's like...
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I know that the big charm about BattleTech is the robots. I know.
Yes.
It's just, you can do so much with the robots just alone if you wanted to stick with them. It's like, you don't have to always going out to the mission where you shoot something, even though that's very fun. But you could, it could be a transport. It could be
I like that
explorative. I don't know. It could be lots of things.
I like the idea of being a mech mechanic, where because you have the mechanic simulator, the people who make those games, I don't know, they just pump those out so fast. They're still fun. I just don't know what dark magics they have. They do. They seriously, like, they have a simulator for everything, and they pump them out really quickly, and they're more fun than they have any right to be. Yeah, I think BattleTech can definitely use like a mech bay repair simulator or salvaging thing would be fun. Kind of like imagining like, oh, you're going down to this planet to salvage these mechs after a fight, and so you show up with the equipment, and sometimes think of it like visceral cleanup in a way, where you just go down and some mechs you're like, it's like in the middle of a swamp and you're like, oh, I have to figure out how to get this fucker out of there. You gotta get the tow cables out, and you pull it out and there's like all kinds of like scary fucking monsters on it.
Dude, that'd be so sweet. And also a whole new way of approaching BattleTech. Yeah,
I think BattleTech's RPG elements are very much overlooked because it's, you know, the war game is what people really want.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand why people want big shooty stompy robots. I mean,
yeah, what's
not to like?
And Warcraft 3 was super huge in computer labs. Yeah, exactly. Imagine doing your strafing runs on the Lancer mechs and then burn your way back into space. Yeah, exactly. That's part of the reason why you don't see a lot of like spaceships. My theory is that they were kind of edged out because people didn't want, like, people were just annoyed by the ability to just bombard their campaign from orbit. It's like, well, fuck, come down here and fight me, and it's like, no, boof, boof, boof. And they're like, well, we'll just push these out. Becomes a very one-sided fight very quickly when you can just start nuking people from orbit. What's in this cave?
It does have a way of unbalancing the state of affairs.
I noticed you don't even take food when you're in the air car. Do you have like a buffet in here? Oh no, it's doing it. Never mind.
It does.
A proper Twisted Metal remaster. I don't think they need to... What I mean by remaster for me from Twisted Metal would be just bring the game as it is and make it run on modern machines and just like clean up some of the like artifacts from where like the PlayStation 1 had to like limit its graphics budget for games, so you won't have like the fog of war. Sorry, was it the black fog from the PlayStation 1? Stuff like that would be fun. But a proper remake of... I don't want to... I'll be honest with you. I don't really care for, like, modern Twisted Metal. I like the old ones just fine. The newer ones, I just couldn't get into them. It's not my thing.
Yeah, same here. I really like Twisted Metal 1 and 2.
Yeah, 1 and
Then
2
it
is
sort of
solid.
just- yeah, then after that, it sort of just became, I don't know what's going on.
A game where you play as a band of Comstar acolytes going on missions to ensure the balance of power in the Succession Wars would be fun.
That actually doesn't sound half bad.
Yeah, trying to balance out the Succession Wars. That's going to be a fun video to work on. So it's a very, like, long, drawn-out history. Oh, we're going to get through the Warhammer. Warhammer!
My favorite Inner Sphere mech is the Warhammer. Not just because I'm a Warhammer guy, but I do want a variant of the Warhammer mech that's called 40k. Just no reason.
Yeah, he's still working on it. We're gonna be putting it all together, but that one should be a pretty good episode. His writing on it so far has been really good. He's been writing it for like 3 months or more, actually. Whenever he actually was writing this in the middle of me finishing the Marauder, so he's been writing this for a while. He's trying to get this thing to be, because he knows it's like a fucking front and center mech like the Marauder, so he's trying to make it right.
Now I feel like I shouldn't have said that. No pressure, Tex. No pressure.
He's not pressured. He's fine.
Very good.
The only pressure he has is the one he puts on himself.
Pressure you if you do.
He's got me in goat. We'll take care of it.
Good.
Yeah, he's got his friends. We won't let him do that. But yeah, he's fine.
Good.
He's taking his time and doing what he has to do to take care of himself.
I'm a remote friend. I can't exactly reach him.
Yeah. I love how Sweet Tooth's original story in Twisted Metal 1 was him hunting for the paper bag. Yeah.
Yeah. It was completely whack. It's like no point at all what he was there for.
My favorite was like years later, because I had played that on the first one. Years later, I found on YouTube they had the original live action recordings that weren't in the game, and they're so good. They're not like
I've seen it.
They're not like, what I mean by so good is they're just like so 80s, and it fits so well. I love that.
Go on YouTube and look up, like, I think it's called High Octane.
Yeah,
because it used to be called High Octane instead of Twisted Metal.
Yeah.
But they weren't allowed to use that name. But High Octane, you see these glorious videos, including of Sweet Tooth, just sniffing this bag. He's completely nuts. It's great.
Yeah, you can watch all the endings for Twisted Metal 1 live action. It was all filmed, like somebody had this on a tape, and so the tape quality is there, so there's going to be some sound issues, but it's great. I thoroughly enjoyed that, because I had beaten that game with every character, and all I saw was the text.
Yeah. The car driving off in the distance, whatever.
Oh, you're working on Tom Hamer for your Marauder. Good luck, man. They were a glorious hand. He wants to double production speeds on video. How do I react? I just continue doing what I'm doing. Look, I can only do so much in a day. You know, because I'm working on all this. I'm working on so much audio while I'm at work. Like at my full-time job, I'm also doing that, and then I come home and I have to force myself not to open fucking Adobe. I still do it anyway, to work on stuff. It's like I can only go so fast.
No, don't you start overworking yourself either.
Oh, I'm not. I've already decided that's not going to happen. I do what I can, and then that's it.
We need the glory of Mike the editor.
Yeah, when it comes to like a lot of the main channel content, more recently, it's just been Gypsy. He pumps these things out really fast.
He's good.
Yeah,
Very good.
he's a really good editor. He did all the commercials for the last BattleTech, because I'd said I got to bring him in somehow, and I know that he would knock the commercials out of the park, and he did. because the rest of the video, it's just like a single timeline, so it's like hard to like go, hey, how can I help you? I'm like, well, I can't send you this like 400 gigabyte project, you know. It's like I can't just send that over to your house. So usually it's like mostly just art. That's usually what most, like 90% of the production is, just trying to get the right art or get somebody to make the art. Like that final shot in the Marauder that Lou drew, that's still my desktop on my second monitor. Man, that I love that. I love that shot.
Oh, Lou's art is great.
Any alternatives to Adobe worth a damn? There's quite a few. If you're gonna do any video editing, the DaVinci Resolve is solid. It's like it's geared to like industry, but you can cut videos with it and it's free. You don't actually have to pay for it if you don't want to. You can buy a studio version, but you don't really have to at all. I could probably make BattleTech on DaVinci Resolve. I had considered actually trying it out for the next episode, but the problem is that importing all these assets over and trying to get them to like work with it is just a nightmare. Of Omnia Mutantur. Oh, you gained 2 charisma. Permanent.
We just became a little more Chad.
Yeah, we can drink at a bar and not get seduced. That's what charisma does in this game. That's literally the description. What is it? After Effects for editing. So After Effects is basically visual effects. It's kind of like Photoshop for video is the best way I can kind of explain it. It's the best in its class. There are programs that are trying to get to After Effects' level, but it has the highest support and is unfortunately the best one that you can get. And I say unfortunately because I wish I wasn't under the thumb of Adobe with all my products. I really don't like their company at all. When they switched over to the subscription model, it is just a greed thing. They don't offer any updates that are really worth the money that they have been given, with the exception of a couple I get, but some of that could just be DLC, you know. I'm perfectly fine with the way Fruity Loops does their stuff, or FL Studio, which is you buy a license, you have it for a lifetime, and then you just buy whatever plugins you want for it, and those are yours forever. Because it's better to just like buy the things that you need that you're going to work on instead of having this massive suite of shit you're never going to touch, which is what Adobe does when you get a subscription. You can subscribe to like 1 or 2 programs at a time if you really want to, but it's not, the value's not there. Oh yeah, well Gypsy's getting better because he just keeps working on stuff, man. He's gonna like be fucking great at a great video editor once he gets. He's already a great video. He's just gonna be like fucking Chad video editor.
The chatliest of chats in video editing.
Yeah, Adobe PDF Reader. I hate it. I hate that I can't just like.
Oh yeah.
The worst thing about Adobe PDF Reader is if I go to open anything on my computer, or if you install it, it automatically just goes, I'm going to default all PDFs to this. And the problem with that is that if you're not logged into Adobe, or for some reason it logs you out, you have to log back in. And I'm like, I don't feel like doing all this. I just want to open this document. So you know what I do when someone sends me a PDF? I open up Firefox and drag that fucking document in there. I just wanted to read a manual. I didn't want to like open a suite because they have Adobe Reader. But if you get any of the Adobe, like subscribe to any of the Adobe Suite stuff, they give you Adobe Acrobat, and then that becomes your normal thing. It's the worst. Their company is just, it needs better organization. And it needs to be less greedy. What do you think, Mike? I have a relative on my mother's side who originally worked with single track to develop Twisted Metal. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's cool, man. We're not anywhere close to, well, I would say we're pretty close to our destination here, but I feel like we just need we need to go down. Let's go back up.
Yes.
Let's go back upstairs to the outside. We'll save the game, and what we're gonna do for this last little stretch here, because we're gonna end here soon. I gotta go get something to eat. What we're gonna do for this last little stretch is we're going to try to go to the furthest down we can in this dungeon. Do you have a spell for ladder down?
Yeah, I think so. Just
okay.
Get us out of here first.
Yeah, so we'll try to go.
Actually, yeah,
because
we go up. And,
yeah, we need to save. Yeah. There we go. So Q. There we go. Yeah, this is good. So yeah, let's get down here. We're gonna go to the farthest we can go down before we die.
What?
Oh, we have to go buy the spells again.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Let's go get them.
Oh, goddamn.
Oh, spell's already readied. Or do we have to recharge it? Hit ready spell. Yeah, we have to go. We have to go get.
That spell.
We have to go back to town and get it recharged.
Well, how do you recharge it?
Probably at the spell guy, is my assumption. Yeah. Magic. Pay the subscription in goob coins. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. The only proper coin. Goop coin. Very goop.
My old man actually pestered him to let him test the game. Oh, that sucks, man. Which is why I kind of avoided us the last Father guy. Yeah, I understand.
Can you buy more than one?
I think you can.
Well, let's just buy a whole bunch then.
We have ladders up, but we need ladders down. That's what we need.
Oh.
Because we're going down.
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
We're going down into the deepest, darkest parts of the dungeon. We're going to keep going down until the game decides we're not allowed anymore.
But it won't sell us any down spells.
We have to go find it. There's a shop somewhere that sells it. It's probably at one of the different towns, like that town over there. See, there's an archer inside the woods as well, to your south.
I think we're just gonna avoid these guys. They can't do much anyway.
You're getting shot from every angle, and you're just like, whatever.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Oh yeah, you can get some like new item here because this is a castle.
Oh yeah. Well,
This stream has given me a lifetime worth of goob coins. Oh, that's nice. Adobe Acrobat takes over Reader. Holy hell, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, that's what sucks, man. I think Adobe just straight up just way too greedy. You're only putting one in there?
yeah, I'm pushing the wrong button apparently. There we go.
All right, let's check your inventory. All right. Bows and arrows.
Bow and arrows, axe.
Yeah, see, you can actually buy more than one spell.
Huh.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Good to know. Good to know. Good to know.
We learned something. We learn something every stream. It's like this game has like a little fucking unique thing that we always have to like kind of work around. But look at our strength and agility.
We are so Chad.
We are fucking well, considering all the shit we have to fight.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right, let's go down.
Can we get a phaser?
You want a phaser?
I would really like a phaser.
Okay, we'll find it. We'll get a phaser.
If we can't have, it's just that, you know.
Like Warhawk.
Retro Macho Bobbins.
I've not played Warhawk. I've seen it before, but I've never played it.
Triangle.
I've never heard of the Kingdom of Loathing actually. It's the first time I've heard of it. Oh, we got a triangle. So we got our position in the orchestra ready.
Yeah. Oh, wrong one.
Are you using a numpad?
No, it's
The top row.
Yeah, the top row. I'm accidentally pressing the plus thing.
Mm. No.
No. All right, it's not important. I can get one later.
Yeah, let's go get that spell though.
Where?
There's a town south of this castle.
Yeah, so yeah, that's
South
right.
and
There
east.
is. Go to that one. Okay, fine.
Yeah, we just need to get rid of this craziness.
That's one.
We're doing so much damage with this gun. Get out of here. That's right.
There.
There's only one guy left, but he can just suck it.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
And there's a magic shop there.
Oh, yeah. So there is trade. Ladder down. Here we go.
Yeah, and magic missile. Let's get that too. Let's
we're
stock up.
Yeah.
And open. Open, not unlock, open. That's probably the spell we need. That's probably why it's so cheap. Oh my god, this whole time we could have been opening these bars.
Wait. Buy.
Mm-hmm.
B.
Yeah, we're gonna buy a lot of those.
We're just gonna stand here for the rest of the day.
We need as many as those because there's so many doors.
There are.
This needs to be like I'm assuming.
Dude, notice the name of this guy's shop.
Mad Chad's Magic Shop. Mad Chad's Perfect.
Mad Chad's Magic Shop. Oh,
you know what?
Yeah.
No, you know what this game can fit perfectly into? Because you know what Bethesda likes to release Skyrim every 5 fucking days. So how about we just make a total conversion mod that's just Ultima 1 set in this same engine? It would work. It would work. Even with the spaceships and everything.
Yeah.
Total conversion mods always impress me because it's just you literally created you just basically made a whole game with extra steps.
Yeah. I point you guys know of Natural Selection 2, like the first one based on what's it called, Half-Life, and this is some people who just converted Half-Life into like this, whole new game. It's really awesome.
Yeah, or Killing Floor when it was a Unreal Tournament 2004 mod. I remember playing that as a mod, and I was like, "Man, this thing's so fucking cool." And then when they sold
Counter-Strike.
yeah, Counter-Strike, exactly. CS Classic.
You
1.6 or whatever.
Too, just because.
Yeah, I'm not a big like milsim guy. I never really got into like super like accurate, realistic shooter games. Like Arma was something where I'm like, I feel like it's kind of like that. Like flight sims will have like an entire like fucking gigantic like control board with like 50,000 keys you can press. That's what I feel like with mil sims. It's like I just don't enjoy that kind of game because
it is very niche.
Yeah. It's like, oh, we have to sneak in and you have to crouch over here. I'm like, no, I don't want to. Then you're going to get shot. Then I get shot. I'm not going to get shot for real. At least I hope not.
The new level of immersion. What the?
Yeah, I know. Takes it a step further. This VR is great. It feels like I really got shot as blood comes out of his mouth. Yeah. A digital manual for the Black Hawk helicopter. Oh, a digital manual for the Black Hawk helicopter. That's great. Just fucking floating around there. My friend from animating a fox in space hated Adobe Animate so much, so he learned Blender's grease pencil. Oh my god. That's true level of hatred right there. To learn Blender anything over whatever you're using. I have to give props to anyone who can use Blender daily and is perfectly fine with that hot mess of a program. It is just insanity. Like you could do amazing things with Blender, and the people who use it do crazy shit. My problem is none of it's intuitive. You come from any other 3D program. Yeah, it's all the way to the north.
We gotta also get up.
Yeah, that's right.
Because I didn't get the up spell.
Okay. The first thing you do in KOL is kill rats in a basement because someone left the rat faucet on. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. You gotta make sure you tighten up that rat faucet. Nobody wants a leaky rat faucet, man.
No, that's just no, that's not cool.
It was north, like way up north.
Was it north?
Yeah. Was it? No, it must. You can just go to that one. I'm sure it'll be fine. 5 minutes later, oh god, everything's on fire. The Viper's Pit. Okay. How?
Yeah, sure. Let's go. For
Yeah,
that
let's
one.
go. Yeah, let's go back up there, save the game, and then do it.
Oh yeah.
There we go. All right. So you take a step forward. Let's go down. We're not even exploring. We're going.
We're just going down.
Going fucking down. Here we go. Let's ladder up.
Yeah. Oh, was it? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just go this way then. Oh wait, can we go this way now? That's good. One more step.
Yeah. There's all these ladders. What's happening?
Down. F. Cast.
Inferus. Going
All right.
down. Oh. Nobody likes to fight a bat in a hallway.
No. Go
Oh,
away.
can we go try the open spell on that fucking door? See if it actually
Yeah,
works.
you know what? We'll do that.
Since apparently it spawned a dungeon where there's just a hallway.
Open. Oh wait, hold on. Excuse me.
He stole something
up.
from us. He stole our axe. Anyway, yeah.
Oh, who
Yep.
cares? Nobody cares.
Cast. Apertus. No. Try it again. Failed.
Apparently not.
Okay, going down. I'm not letting this.
Yeah.
Actually, can we just go down this hall? Yeah, we just found a hallway with.
What?
That's it. We just found a hallway with a laser in it. That's it. We're going. This is not much of a Viper Pit. Let's keep going down.
All right. Yeah. Let's go. Make sure we got the right one. Ladder down. Go down.
Oh, we got hit by an orc. Yep. There he is.
All right.
Going down.
Going down.
We're going down, man. Again.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep going.
Fuck yeah, man. We're doing it. We got the one box room. We're going down even more. Oh, hey, Lizard Man.
Oh, look at you.
He's like, hey guys, what's up? Ow. And behind us is a Minotaur. Fucking A, man. This is great.
Okay. Yeah, this is great.
We're going down some more.
Yeah, keep going.
In
See what
Ferris.
happens.
Yes.
All right. Down.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Wandering Eyes.
Wandering eye.
Missed. Where is it?
I don't get it.
Turn. It's
I don't
on
see
us.
it. Missed.
But where is it? We're being
don't see
attacked by the Wandering Eyes. Where is it? I don't see it. You looked in every direction. Can you cast?
Yeah.
Can you cast going down? There it is. Get it.
There it is.
Woo! It was a beholder.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Fuck yeah,
Down
we're
we
going
go.
down. What's in floor 8? What dangerous
Yeah,
creatures
bring it
await
on,
us down
guys.
here? Oh yeah, a lich. Get out of here.
Oh well, this is boring. This is not nearly exciting enough. That was the ladder out. Let's keep going.
We're going down. Level 9.
Yeah. Bye. Boom.
Oh, we're in one of these again. Cast a spell.
Attacked by demon.
Yeah, we're gonna fuck this demon up. Get him.
Yeah. Fuck
Boom.
you, demon.
Dude, we got
Boom.
2 ladders going down. Fuck yeah.
Nice.
We're here. We're making it.
We're so heroic right now. I'm feeling
Fucking going down.
it. Going down.
Level 10. Here we
Level
are.
10. Here we are. What was that?
An invisible seeker. Fire. Yeah, turn around and then it just fire forward. There we go.
It must be there.
Yeah, you're attacked
Oh,
by an
sorry.
invisible enemy, as in we didn't really have any more enemies to show you. So there you go.
Yeah.
They keep they're like, sir, they keep going down.
Won't stop. Oh yeah. Is that it? Okay, let's keep going down.
Yeah, we're going down.
Oh no.
Oh, we can only go to 10? We've reached the bottom? Fuck yeah,
Well
we
then.
did.
Well, then there we go, eh? Is that all you got? This stupid dungeon? Hey.
Yeah, no, fucking. Oh, we set up a trap.
Oh, really?
Whatever.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Oh, that goes back upstairs. We don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Upstairs is
Look,
boring.
I feel like I deserve a gem for this. Like,
I know.
like this
We went to level.
This dungeon owes me something. It owes us something. I should say.
Yeah, it owes us. It owes us a lot more than this. Come on. Okay.
That's all. Okay, fine.
Did we kill all the monsters down here? Was it just literally this one demon down here? And we're like, oh, we got him. Yeah, we just went
that
down there.
other thing.
Yeah, Satan was just hanging out. We just fucking killed him. Just
Yeah.
hanging out downstairs. Oh, shit! Mind Whipper.
Wow.
Get it.
It did.
Mind Whipper don't fuck around with this. A Balron.
Oh shit. So
Get it.
so this is this is
Look at his face.
Yeah,
His
but-
very
but this
neutral,
is
like.
Macho Bob is instead. So we're showing up there. It's all like raw and everything. We're like, oh yeah.
It's my favorite. We killed it with a fucking Glock. Yeah, that's what Gandalf needed to do. He needed to cast Glock, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? Zorn. I like
Zorn.
it. I'm behind the Zorn.
Distantly related to Zorg.
It's just kind of weird creature.
Yeah. Damn.
That Balron's like, hey, what's up?
Hey, what's
Yeah.
up?
You're not supposed to be down here. Could you go back upstairs, please? Or I will have to crush you with my ungodly strength. You're like, no. Fucking shoots him in the face.
Oh man.
Poor lizard man.
He said like, wow, that was really cool of you to shoot me. He's like, it's the same demon. He just keeps coming back.
He's like, I can't die. You can keep shooting me in the face, but I'm going to keep coming back. You literally are almost at maximum. You're almost at like 10,000 experience from just the Zorn, which died instantly. Turns out the Glock is the most powerful weapon in Ultima. No wonder it's probably not in the later games.
Yeah, I don't recall playing this in like having a Glock in Ultima Online when I started that. That's,
Yeah. Get out of here, Cthulhu. Yeah, we're almost at maximum. I wonder if it is max XP or does it go to 10,000?
I don't know.
Another Zorn. There we go. We're going to find out. Because we're at 9,832. We're almost there. Oh, something's getting us.
We only got 387 hit points left.
Dude, we came down here. We came here to live.
Yeah, we did. And we made it, and we ruled this place. So even if we die now, it's like, yeah, well, we still won.
Go down to the end of the hall. Yeah, there you go. Yep, we did it. We reached the maximum amount of experience points. We did it.
Yep.
Level 10, the highest we can go. You know what? I think we're good. Let's return to the surface.
Let's ready an upspell, shall we?
Mm-hmm. We just basically broke the game. Not really broke it. We just found if you take a Glock down to the bottom floor and just kill everything, you can max out your character very quickly. Well, the cool thing is that we don't have to worry about the threats escalating. We literally just have to now just kill whatever stands in our way. What is that even supposed to be?
Wow.
Oh, get out of here. One of those. Oh,
Also, no to you too.
yeah. Do we just one-shot everything now?
I think we did.
Macho Bobbins maximized. Maximum Bobbins.
Yeah.
Get that
Just
coffin
casually
out of
wander
here.
Out of here. Oh no. Oh.
Oh, now we
That's
just
oh well.
now we just have to find the actual exit.
Oh okay.
I think that might have been it back there.
Was it?
No, it's just one going down. Yeah, I guess we didn't buy that many up spells.
We probably should bring more next time.
Yeah. We'll find the exit. It's around here somewhere. Some of these bats don't kill us.
Yeah, we are pretty low, so they might.
Yeah, we're definitely low. We were all like cocky. Now we're gonna get destroyed by the first by the first level bats.
And rats.
Yeah. Try the end of that hallway. No. Cool. Another bat's attacking us. It's gonna kill us. You have to turn around, face your fears.
Dead bat.
Yeah, we gotta find the ladder up. Oh man, I can't believe we made all this far and we fucked it up.
We still got this.
We do. If we just maybe.
Maybe we maybe got this. That's sort of the wrong ladder there.
Mm-hmm. Ah, there we go.
There you go.
We made it.
See?
Look at that. We're the fucking hero. Hit Q. So we can save it.
Is that a good place to end it?
Yeah. That's fucking fantastic. We maxed out the character, and now we're just gonna go back next weekend, and we're gonna try to like actually do the quests properly. I will go back and try to find out where the next thing we were supposed to do and where it's at, because I have a feeling it was said and we just didn't write it down. But anyway, I'm gonna go get something to eat, and then yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. And we'll see you on Monday with Morta, with Diggs, as we play more of Children of Morta, as we stomp around in a cave and hopefully one day escape it. I don't know. Anyway, guys have a good night, and thanks a lot for hanging out, Hatt.
Thank you.
Yeah. Guys, take care and have a good one.